Let me educate you guys real quick on repossession. Because there's two types of repossessions, but they're still the same thing. You have involuntary repossession, and then you have voluntary repossession, you guys. They are still considered the same thing. An involuntary repossession is when the lender comes to get the car and you're not aware of it. Or if you are aware of it, you know, it's too late for you to be aware, to notice it or to try to tell them that you're going to settle the account. Now, you can redeem the vehicle and they will allow you to do that. However, pretty much when they send the repo guide there, you have to go through a whole process and work something out. Voluntary repossession is when some people can't afford the car, so they voluntarily send it back, or just say if the transmission go out on the car, they don't want to pay for it, or just say something happens to their vehicle and they don't want to pay for it, so they send it back on their own without the lender coming to seize the vehicle. That's a voluntary repossession. However, you guys, they are still the same thing. Involuntary and voluntary repossession are still the same thing. So because the voluntary repossession and the involuntary repossession is the same thing, you guys, it still follows suit. You are still responsible for that debt. Now, listen, check with your local state laws and see what's the requirement on the statute of limitation and the laws regarding repossession in your state. Now, if it comes to it and there's something misconstrued, then you need to contact an attorney in regards to your repossession. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so if they sell your vehicle, right, and they sell it for the loan amount that you owe on the vehicle, then you do not owe anything on that loan. If they sell it for less than what you owe, so say if you owe, for example, and this comes from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, you guys, it said if you owe $10,000 on the vehicle, your lender sell it for $7,500. You still owe the $2,500 plus any other fees for the repossession. So there's ways that you can go about this. Now, when it comes to my clients, pretty much they get they get a 1099-C, which is a debt cancellation of debt. Or say if they owe $2,500, instead of paying that $2,500, they settle the amount for less than the amount that's owed on the car. So you guys, once again, I want you to know that an involuntary repossession and a voluntary repossession is still the same thing. And just know that whatever they do not sell the car for, you are still responsible for that debt. But if you have any questions or concerns, please drop your comments below.